Hey, what's up? What's up? This is Chris Banks. I'm in my garage again. It's kind of like my little studio, a little quiet place. Away from all the loud noises and Paw Patrol going off. Uh, Listen, I wanted to talk to you guys primarily about relationships. Now, you're like, Chris, what does a relationship have to do with pretty much anything? Well, hopefully by the end of this video, you will understand where I'm coming from. You understand the importance of a relationship and how to build a relationship, and also how to get a better relationship, and basically be on the lookout on what you're looking for in a relationship. So relationships, let's talk about them. Uh, a lot of you guys who are married, there's a lot of you guys who are not married. Some of you guys got girlfriend, boyfriends, you spooning together, life is great, right? Then y'all hit that rough patch. A relationship is more or less a connection. It's an association, it's an involvement. It's more or less a emotional connection. Some of you guys are out there looking for relationships. And in order for you to look for a relationship, I need you to really understand what relationship is. Because you're going to hit that rough patch between someone else. But I'm here to tell you that relationships also deal with just you by yourself. Yep. Yeah. Yes, it does. It does. You're like, man, this dude crazy. How you have a relationship with yourself? Keith, trust me, you can't. It's basically when you have a connection, you have a bond. You're basically united. And what happens in that relationship, even when it's concerning yourself, you gotta make sure you have a clear relationship with yourself, connection with yourself. How you have a connection with yourself? You find your purpose. You find what needs to happen between yourself and yourself. Because sometimes you gotta battle yourself to get past your fears, to get past what negative opinions that people had against you, or even the ones that you put up on your place that you placed upon yourself. See, the thing is about a relationship, when it comes to dealing with yourself, you have to know yourself, know your purpose, know everything that there is to know about you, so you can be on your road towards your success, be on your road towards your goals, be on the road towards your purpose. Many people get into relationships so doggone fast that they forget that relationships takes two. When you bring another person into your relationship that you have within yourself, now you have to learn them. Oh yeah, relationship is also a learning experience. You see, when you're busy trying to learn yourself, and you don't know yourself, and you try to bring someone else into the picture, that's a catastrophe waiting to happen. There's many men and women who don't have a clear image of themselves. There's many men and women who don't have a clear image of what they're supposed to be doing. And they always fall short. Actually, the antonym to one of the antonyms to a relationship is basically to decimate. Or sorry, yeah, you also decimating it, but you disassociate. You lose that connection. See, a relationship has an association, basically having a common purpose. In order for you to have a common purpose within yourself, you have to know your purpose. And then when you try to bring someone else into your relationship, they have to make sure that you're on the same purpose, the same wavelength, the same airwave. So many people who get relationships within their friends, and their friends are busy doing things that's not according to their person's purpose. That person had a dream real big of being a great movie star. And their friend said, "Oh man, you can't do that." "Oh no, man, I had a friend back what was his name? My uncle." Making up stories. Filling you full of false evidence, appearing real. And it attacks your mind because you hear it so many times. It discourages you. You already had to build up enough muster and enough strength for you to actually go and make a plan towards a dream. And you let some knucklehead friend that you're in a relationship with destroy it. By finding out the purpose of relationship, this is when you can actually dictate who your friends are, who you're going to be girlfriend, boyfriend, who you're going to marry with. See, like I said, it's a bond. You have to be united in this. You can't be united if you're not equally yoked. Relationships and marriage, it's like an omelet. You're only as good as the eggs that you put into the omelet. I'm going to say that again. Relationships are like an omelet. You're only as good as the eggs you put in it. If you put a bad egg, put a good egg, and try to make an omelet, it stank. Yes, it stank. No matter how many times you try to season it, onion powder, a little parsley, a little tomatoes. I like tomatoes. But but whatever you put into that omelet, it still stank. You have to be involved in the relationship. There's so many marriages that are failing because the husbands and the wives are not involved with each other. They rather have the women schedule an appointment, a weekly appointment. "Oh, baby, don't bother me between 7 and 9 o'clock. Oh, no, scandals on." Where's the involvement in a relationship? Many men do this every Sunday. "Oh, baby, I can't go with you today. Oh, no, I got the game on. LeBron hit 44 points. Dude, where's your involvement with your wife? Where's your involvement with your children? Where's your involvement with your own life? You watching him make money and you ain't making nothing. But you want to be successful. Relationships actually help you figure out what you want to do with your personal time. No, I'm not saying don't have fun, but I am saying to you that you get your priorities straight first. Get your relationship. Get what you're involved in. Yes, it's great to watch the game. How great would it be for you to sit down and have that emotional connection with your spouse? They need that connection. We need that connection. How sad it is that your kids know that between the hours of as soon as you walk into the house, instead of giving them a hug, instead of giving them love, instead of saying, "Hey, son, I missed you," you say, "Don't bother me now. The game is on." What does that build? A relationship within itself to say disconnection. It's an imbalance. Matter of fact, the opposite to relationship is imbalance. You want peace in your life? You want balance in your life? Have a better relationship. I'm not saying go out and go find a relationship with someone else. No, build a relationship within yourself. The more that you start working on yourself, the more prepared you are. But when this one person comes around to be with you, to help you, women, help. Read it. The more that you work on yourself, by the time someone gets presented to you, you will be able to focus primarily on your relationship with the other person. It blows my mind how many times that I see women who are strong-willed, ready to go, have a clear vision, ready to go on the path to greatness, and go back to some bum and just throw it all away. Have a better relationship with yourself. That way you can dictate who it is that you're talking to. Because Without relationship, you have separation. The separation, how sad it is. This is so sad. And I have to check myself when I start thinking about it. I have to check myself. How sad it is for you married couples to go to bed together, because we can completely be opposite and have no connection. Go to bed, sleep in the same bed, but you're still separated. How sad it is. Hold your wife. Tell her you love her. And if you're single, hold yourself and tell to yourself that you love yourself. I was talking to someone yesterday. He said, you know what, man, you know what, Banks? Today, I took your advice, and I finally told myself that I'm going to be great. See, that's the thing. When you're going with your relationship, you have to have a connection. Sometimes you have to talk to yourself and boost yourself up. Sometimes the only great thing you only hear about yourself is the thing that you tell yourself. Don't walk around having trying to get a pity party. People do that for you. People will bash you, do whatever they want to do to you. You build yourself up. You fortify yourself up. People around here who are trying to have a good relationship with their friends, and their friends are dragging them right back down the same hole that they just don't want to go to. But because it seems appealing, because it seems right to their body, their souls, their minds, their emotions, going to agree with it. Then it's going to go right back and tell your spirit, yep, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm about. I see many great men. I never forget this story. All right, so the guy was getting ready to go win the Super Bowl, right? He was working, he was getting it. He got into a party with his friends and get busted for weed. Dude, what does Super Bowl and weed has to do with anything together? The cops should have busted you trying to break into a doggone locker room to go lift weights. The cops come in, hey, what you doing in here? Come, hey man, wait up. Hey, you wanna come spot me? I'm trying to win Super Bowl. Your relationships also dictate what you have within your purpose. Your relationship with your purpose is actually what is key. It's essential for you. The relationships can be a good one or a bad one. And I must tell you that not everything good is right. Trust me. You may have great intentions, good intentions, but it ain't right. Focus on the relationship within yourself before you start getting married, for those who are single. And if you're already married and you already committed in this relationship and something is happening, you need to figure out where the disconnection went. What happened with the disconnection? You need to figure out what foundation you're building it on. See, relationships have foundations as well. You need to figure out what it is that you're missing. I always tell people, if you love basketball, you'll study basketball. If you love to be a doctor, you'll study a doctor. If you love your marriage, if you love your relationship, you'll study your relationship. That's it right there. Did y'all catch it? Did you catch it? If you love your relationship, you'll study your relationship. So regardless if you're single, you'll study that relationship with yourself. Thus means you'll study yourself. If you love your wife, you'll study your wife. Yeah, I know men from Venus. Men from Mars. Women from Venus. Yeah, I've read the book. Yeah, interesting parts. Study her. Know her. Just because, and I say this really, listen to me really carefully. Listen to me. Shh. Listen to me. Because when I figured out that I wasn't doing this, I had a problem. People. Wives are designed to be helpers. Helpmate. Right? Check this out. You have no purpose, men. Wives will help themselves. And we want to call it aggressive. She's not aggressive. You have no purpose. You have nothing for her to do. You have nothing going on within your life. All you want to do is sit on the couch and drink a beer. You're not a real man. You're a real fool. It's time for the real men to stand up. It's time for the real women to stand up. It's time for the real people to stand up. Because guess what? The opposite, and it blew my mind. It blew my mind. The other opposite to relationship is divorce. And divorce is a symptom. It's something saying, oh, that was a problem. There's a problem. There's warning signs all over. And we choose to ignore them. Oh, baby, go get me a sandwich. You'll be all right. Come on now. Where's the connection? Where is the communication? Where is the life? Relationship brings life. Divorce is worse than death. Go talk to anybody who's divorced. It's like death going back over and over and over again. You see, when you get married and the person dies, there's closure. You get a divorce, there's no closure. Every time you go into a grocery store, oh, there's a revival right there. You see him. Every time you go on the subway, oh, you see it. You got kids. Custody battles, fights after fights after fights. Why go through that? Focus in on your relationship. Stop saying, stop. All right, if your wife can't cook, buy her a cookbook. Communicate with her. Or you learn to cook. Stop always saying, my wife don't do this, my wife don't do this, my wife don't do this, my wife don't do this. Dude, or my husband don't do this, my husband don't do this, or this, or this, or this. Shh, because listen, when I was doing this, it was real, hey, that shit was failing. But when I realized to start talking about the things that they were doing, the small things that they were doing, it overshadowed what it wasn't. And if it was so crucial for the things that they was not doing, work on it, fix it. It takes time. Building a relationship is like building a building. You start with the foundation first. And your foundation needs to be something that is concrete. There's no contractor, there's no builder who starts a building off without building a foundation. There's no builder that does that. So if you were to build a proper foundation, if you were to build up your house, you were to build up what you need to be doing in your relationship, the walls will withstand the heaviest of storms. Those who are from Houston, they know what I'm talking about when we talk about storms, right? We talk about those flash floods. Your house may be underwater, but the foundation still stands strong. The foundation did not break. This is what type of relationship you need to have. If you're single, having a relationship within yourself saying, you did not break me. This is what separates the people from success, the people from who has goals and going up to what they need to do, from the people who sit back and say, you know what, I'm going to let the government take care of me. No offense to anybody who is letting the government take care of them, but once you realize your self-worth, you won't even fix your mouth to say, I have somebody taking care of me. You won't even fix it. Focus on yourself. Focus on your relationship. If you're in school, focus on your school. Get to where you need to go. Get to where you need to be. Put down the doggone phone. I'm sorry. Look, you have to call me January 1st. Yes, you read the right number, but you have to call me in the end of January. It's time for me to get busy. I'm serious. You start building your relationship within yourself, everything else will fall in line. Try this out for 30 days. Just try this out. If it don't work in 30 days, hey, let me know. And we're gonna figure out what happened, what went wrong. I'm open for suggestions to stop yourself from being imbalanced. Stop yourself from having a division within yourself. Yes, you can have a division within yourself. Remember, you can. Remember that. Because if you have a division within yourself, you'll fall for anything. how sad it is for a man to not know who he is, who he's supposed to be. He's over there following some other fool. Start realizing how powerful relationship is. See, relationship is basically it's a compounded word, right? Think about this. I just thought about this right here. Look at it. Relate. You relate to a common cause, a common purpose. You're relating. How can you relate within yourself? I know myself likes unseemly things. It's not according to my purpose, so therefore I cannot relate with it, so I have to get it out, and I have to put something in there to actually make it relate and function. It's a functionality between relate. All right. Ship. It's a vessel. It gets you to your journey, to your destination. So guess what? Relationship. You'll be able to relate and build up on yourself, and you go on as you're going on your journey to get to where you need to be. Marriage. It's a journey. It's not a one-legged race. It's not a two-legged race. No, it's not a relay. It's a journey. Relationship is a building. You should write that down. Write that down right there. Matter of fact, pause the video, write it down. Relationship is a building. It's not, and your marriage is a journey to build that building. You have the power to do anything you want to do. You have choice. This is what we're given as human beings, choice. You have the choice to do whatever you want to do. So why not spend your life being happy? Focus on a relationship within yourself. And then the rest will follow. You cannot try to build up on somebody else when you lack in yourself. You can't. It's a full-time job. And evidently, we don't have time for that. Do we? Do you have time to build up on somebody else? To fix somebody else every single problem? Matter of fact, the more that you build up on yourself, the more that you do not build up on yourself, and you try to go bring someone else into your relationship, and then make the relationship, it's like you're babysitting. Ooh, I think I hit a button right there. You're babysitting your spouse, whoever it is. If it's the man, you're babysitting him. If it's the woman, you're babysitting her, because nobody realize that, hey, I got to get focused on myself and build myself up so way I can be a better person in my relationship, and a better person with my partner. Build your better relationships. So how you gonna do this? Every day I need you to write down your goals. Every day I need you to wake up saying something positive to yourself. Every day, if you're married, I need you to go up and go hug your wife. Hug your kids. Do something nice with them. Have a communication with them. Talk to them. And if it's point of argument, do not go in there with the unlevel head, an imbalance. Right. Balance, relationship. Doesn't intertwine. Build up on your relationship. All right. I've been on this camera for like 23 minutes. Look, you guys I really want you to get this point. I really want you to get this. Build up on your relationship, the kinship, the correlation. All right? This is how you're going to get those better results in your life. This is how you're going to achieve happiness within your home. There's nothing worse than you going home and you're not happy. You're not safe. There's nothing worse than that I can imagine, that I can think of. Pretty sure y'all can probably think of something else because you don't want to focus on the relationship. Right now, I'm asking you, I'm begging you, focus on your relationship. Figure out who you are. Figure out where you're going. Figure out where you came from. Figure out your purpose. Figure out what you need to be doing. And build up that relationship. If you start to build up on a relationship, there'll be less divorces. You build up on your relationship, keep the kids out of jail. Keep the kids out of drugs. Keep the kids out of shows like Scared Straight. How sad it is for a dude to proudly say he slapped his mother in the face. Will the real parents please stand up and build a better relationship? It's my time, you guys. Sorry, I've read my mouth a lot, but this is very important. All right. This is Christopher Banks saying, know your self-worth and believe. I don't expect you to comment on this because it's way too deep, even for myself. But if you like it, please like, share, comment, let me know what's on your mind, all right? Know your self-worth and believe. Peace out, man.